Hey y'all, my name's Annie Douglas and I'm doing my ceremonial speech for Amelia Earhart. So to answer the questions in the beginning, the who, Amelia Earhart, the occasion is her birthday is actually the 24th of July. I thought that was pretty cool. My audience would be like women would be who I was speaking to. The form would be like a tribute because Amelia is passed, and the styles I chose like the rhythmic style / the manuscript style. So here I go. On July 24th, 1897, a woman was born in Atchison, Kansas. This woman was Amelia Earhart. As a child growing up in the early 1900s, one might think that Amelia was just like any other girl of her time. But this could not be further from the truth. Amelia's mother raised her daughters to be tough. Amelia was a tomboy who wore bloomers instead of dresses and played with bugs instead of dolls. Amelia knew she was meant for more than what a typical American girl would settle for, and so she set out to prove that. As a woman, she could do whatever she wanted. On December 28, 1920, Amelia was given her first ride in an airplane. She loved it so much that just 6 days later, she took her first flight lesson. It only took a year for Amelia to make history. Amelia had flown solo, bought her first plane, and had already broken the woman's altitude record of 14,000 feet. Soon after, Amelia moved to Boston to be closer with her mother and sister. While she was there, she still found a way to encourage women to fly by writing to the local newspaper. On June 17, 1928, Amelia Earhart took flight to be the first woman passenger to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. The flight took more than 20 hours, but once it was over, Amelia became a media sensation. When speaking about her experience, she claimed she didn't like having to be dead weight and wanted to be the pilot of the plane and fly herself. Amelia didn't let herself get restrained by the opinions and expectations of the time she lived in. She wanted to prove that women were equal to men and that they could achieve just as much, if not more, than their male counterparts. On November 2, 1929, Amelia became a founder of the 99s, which was the first organization for women aviators. She used her position as president of the organization to promote women's rights and encourage them to give aviation a chance. She also used her celebrity status to bring more attention to commercial airlines. Amelia saw an opportunity to put her newfound fame to use, and she was not going to pass up on the opportunity she had to bring light to the things she was passionate about. On May 20th, 1932, Amelia Earhart broke records yet again when she took flight from Newfoundland and lands a day later in Northern Ireland. This trip made Amelia the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. This amazing flight brought more light onto Amelia and caused her to win many awards, including the Gold Medal of the National Geographic Society. She was given this award by President Hoover and was the first woman ever to receive the honor. On June 1, 1937, Amelia Earhart took flight for the last time. She had planned to become the first woman to circumnavigate the Earth. She left from Miami, Florida, with only one other person on board, Fred Noonan. On July 2, 1937, Amelia lost contact with the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard could hear Amelia claiming that she was lost, but could not return communication to the pilot. Some hours later, Amelia goes radio silent. They had disappeared over the Pacific Ocean. On July 5, 1939, Amelia Earhart was pronounced dead. Even though there was a massive search for Amelia and Noonan, they were never found. Amelia's plane was also not recovered. This is such an unfortunate ending for a woman who lived such an inspiring and progressive life. Though Amelia's time ended when she was only 41 years old, she left an unforgettable and amazing legacy that still inspires women and pilots to this day. Due to her encouragement and success, other women began to train for a pilot's license, and by 1935, more than 800 women had gotten their pilot's license. Not to mention, her fashion line called Amelia's Fashions started several new trends for women, and many still carry on today. Amelia went for comfort and incorporated some manly styles into her clothes because it was just more practical than what the women of her time were expected to wear. She also started the trend of buying clothes in separates, which is something that is still done to this day. The 99s are still going strong and strive to promote aviation through education and scholarships. They pay homage to Amelia in many ways, including having a museum of her accomplishments. Today, women should continue to look at life the way Amelia Earhart did. We should see ourselves as equals to men and understand that we can achieve any goal we have by just believing in ourselves and working hard. Another important takeaway that I think Amelia taught us is that we should just encourage each other. Women need to realize that if we stand together and help each other find opportunities, then we can make a difference. So, thanks. Any questions? Okay.